Timely shipment declarations and timely overdue declaration. As I said, there are certain obligations that exporter has to fulfill. One condition is declaration that should be submitted on time if it is a declaration-based policy, and timely overdue declaration. This is a very, very mandatory thing, so you can say that, because this is the information, this is the first-hand information of sickness of the buyer. The moment you inform us, we can put the buyer under caution and we can limit our exposure on the buyer by restricting other supplier or informing the other supplier that this buyer is facing some problem. So this can save we as an insurer to take further liability. Once you have taken a policy and made the shipment, ECGC will become a partner in your transaction. So whenever you are going to make any deviation from the original terms, you keep us informed. You have to take all the efforts to minimize the loss. As if there is no protection, then what you are supposed to do, you do with the insurance cover also. Recovery action and timely lodgement. First, timely lodgement of the claim. For insurance, there is time limit for lodgement of the claim, because the insurance company further get reinsurance from reinsurers. So we have some time limit to file our claim. So it is being passed on to our clients also, that for each policy there is a time limit for lodgement of the claim. Certain obligations are there, as I have already told it, just a snapshot, that these are the obligations. For there are, as I said, among the policies we have declaration based and exposure based. Under declaration based, these are the formalities, these are the obligations which are very, very essential for you to have your risk protected in ECGC. One product, we are having some products on exposure line also, exposure based policy we call it. There are certain additional compliances in this, certain compliances here and there. Based on your requirements, based on the product that you have taken, you have to comply the obligations. This is also very important. Do not fail to get the policy renewed on time. Many times it may so happen that due to our, I will not say ignorance, or some partly ignorance also, ignorance and not giving importance to insurance, we fail to get our policy renewed on time, even our other policies that we are taking. So that insurance has a wider, it's a meaning involved here. So suppose your renewal got delayed by certain period and you have, that loss has happened during that period, then it may not be covered. Monthly declarations, because this is obligation, so do not fail to meet this requirement. Wherever you are going for conversion, extension, resale, reshipment, take our prior approval. Do not offer discount to the original buyer without our prior approval. We do agree for agreeing to discount to original buyer also, but this is in a general terms. It should be avoided as long as possible to have a good control in the trade, otherwise it will lead to bad practices. You should not enter into any compromise agreement with the buyer without prior approval if you are having your shipment covered under our policy. One more important thing is particularly the big exporters, and when you are in a having good relation with the buyer, making further shipment when earlier bills are outstanding. Right? Suppose the shipments are being made on credit terms. Let's assume that 60 days is the credit terms. So let's say that on the 60th day, if payment has not come and you have further orders in line that you have to execute, we cannot say that payment will come sharp on the 30th, 60th day. It may come on 55th day, 65th day, 70, 100, like that. But you have to have a control mechanism. You cannot leave the things uncontrolled. You have to put some stopwatch. Up to what extent you are going to believe on the buyer's commitments. Whenever you are having any doubt, please do not hesitate to ask us. We will be there to help you and guide you whatever we can share. Online facilities are available, wherein the most important thing is list of buyers who have come to the adverse notice of the ECGC. This is the biggest marketing tool, personally, I believe. All other things are also equally good, but this is a very handy tool for marketing. These all I have already covered. I will not take much time. Thank you all of you and wish you all the best. Let's make our Telangana a fast growing exporting state. Take lead from others. Thank you.